We talked about what is Bitcoin, and I went to some of the nerdy stuff around how it came to be. But in the practical world, what is Bitcoin? Okay, we said it's internet money, it's internet cash. Can I spend it? Can I store it? Yes, absolutely. So it's early days, and you can spend it right now. You can go to overstock.com and use it just like cash. Any of the Shopify stores, Shopify is a technology that runs a lot of small business. You can use their cart and pay for things in Bitcash or Bitcoin. In Vegas, you can use Bitcoin to gamble. Ironically, you can go to a Bitcoin ATM and buy and buy Bitcoin right in a physical kiosk. What else? From a Bitcoin standpoint, you can you can buy Amazon gift cards from a third party with Bitcoin, but you can also you can use it in Japan for just day-to-day transactions. And if you're an entrepreneur that uses something called Square, well, Square in the US just added Bitcoin to their bag of tricks for what they'll accept, and you can spend it right from your phone, just like you can real money. So how do I buy Bitcoin? How do I get Bitcoin? How do I start out? So you have to basically, I guess the easiest way is to trade your fiat currency or your real money or Canadian money for Bitcoin. And so the entry-level way to do that is using something called Coinbase, which is an exchange, but also a wallet. It's a service that's really easy to use. I've got it right here. I don't know if my camera will pick that up. Maybe, maybe not. There we go. So that's Coinbase. Coinbase is a really great app you can get on iOS. I'm sure you can probably get it on Android. And it'll allow you in Canada to put in your credit card information and buy Bitcoin. So you trade you physically buy Bitcoin for whatever price it is, and then they will transfer you the value of Bitcoin to their wallet in the app. So you'll have a digital record of Bitcoin, but you'll pay a service fee. And that service fee is kind of hilarious, but for people just starting out, it's a super easy way to get Bitcoin instantly. The trick is with Coinbase in Canada, you can't sell Bitcoin. You can only buy Bitcoin. So if you wanted to store Bitcoin as something and spend it, you can do that. But selling it back for cash, you can't do that. And I guess that's just a feature of Coinbase. But you can do that with some other exchanges. If you wanted to use another one, there's another one called CoinSquare, which allows you to use Interact from your bank account. Then you can go ahead and purchase Bitcoin. You could send money through Interact Online through something called CoinSquare, and you can take your Canadian fiat money and you can purchase Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, Dash, any of the cryptocurrencies, and you can store it and spend it on that exchange as well. And so that's how you get Bitcoin, but that's not a wise place to leave your Bitcoin. So both of those, Coinbase and its cousin exchange called GDAX, Coinbase and CoinSquare are exchanges, and exchanges aren't regulated like they are in the stock market. And so there's been exchanges that have completely shut down and kept everyone's money. And so when you buy Bitcoin, it's super smart to take that Bitcoin immediately and transfer it to your personal wallet, your personal Bitcoin wallet. So how do you get a Bitcoin wallet? Well, in iOS and Android, a great app that I've been testing out is something called Bread. So this is Bread. Bread looks a little like they stole Instagram's color scheme. And Bread is just simply something that will give you a private wallet on your phone, but also a paper backup copy should your phone be stolen or you forget your password or something like that. But you can transfer Bitcoin to and from your Bread wallet or any wallet that you choose. I just happen to use this one because I think it's awesome. And it's super easy to use. And if you have a Bitcoin wallet and I have a Bitcoin wallet, there's no third parties that would restrict me from sending money to you or me receiving money. I would send it through the Bitcoin network. So if I was going to send my buddy James $300, I would figure out what that equivalent was in Bitcoin, and I would look and see if I had those funds available in my wallet. If I did, I would just find out James's Bitcoin address, and I would type in the amount, the address, just like an email, and I'd hit send. And in about 10 minutes, James would receive all of that money, minus whatever service fee that the Bitcoin network used, which is pretty nominal compared to any bank. And then he would, after 6 confirmations on the network that that was a legit transaction, about 10 minutes, he'd be able to take that money and send it to someone else, store it, keep it, do whatever he needs to do. And there's no government, no central authority. He uses the internet in a peer-to-peer network to send that money, and it's completely private. If I only have James's Bitcoin wallet, not his name, not his address, not his passport, not his ID, I can still send that money, and I can receive that money anonymously in the same way. So that's pretty cool about how Bitcoin works. How to get it in Canada: you get it through CoinSquare, Coinbase. You can get it through a lot more places. Kraken is another exchange. I don't recommend them because their infrastructure has been really crappy lately and they've been timing out a lot. So I'd steer clear from them. And then once you've got Bitcoin, you can trade it, spend it, store it, do whatever you want. And I think I'll talk about trading in another video because this one's getting pretty long. And what else? I think that's basically it. That's what Bitcoin is, how to get a wallet. Once you've got a wallet on your phone, you could also make, and this one I'm gonna burn. So this is actually a paper wallet. So this is a QR code. This is my public key. This is my private key, and I would fold this up and put this in a safe. And so if I was in the future, I would transfer my Bitcoin to this paper wallet. Throw this in a safe. I might make 1 or 2 copies to leave in my will, and then that money's off the internet, away from hackers. It's secure, it's encrypted, and it's spendable by anyone who finds it because it's just like cash. So I hope that gives you at least an intro to what Bitcoin is. And I guess if you got any other questions, I'd love to talk to you about trading Bitcoin, developing Bitcoin, making your own coins, talking about an ICO, which I just completed. I just participated in an ICO, which is a fundraising way to get Bitcoin for startups, kind of like Kickstarter, but straight up, you agree with their idea, people will fund it in coin, and they get an initial coin offering, like an IPO, but you basically get tokens that pay either dividends or you get shares in their company, all through the blockchain. So that's another conversation. Or we can talk about how you can get one of these, which is a GPU, which is just basically a big video game graphics card to stick in your computer, and how you can use your computer's off time when you're not using it to mine Bitcoin on the Bitcoin network and turn this thing into physical money when it runs when you're not using it. And that's something I've been doing, I've been playing around with, and you know, I made maybe $30 so far, but that's I think with my hardware, it makes $90 a month just when I don't use my computers. And hey, when's the last time you got $90 for doing nothing? Government jobs, I don't want to hear about it. Anyway, that's it. That's cheers for me. Cheers. That's it for the evening. And thanks for tuning in.